Now we have a product that new moms will want to add to their list. The Tiny Tracker is the first 6-month daily postpartum planner, helping overwhelmed, exhausted moms stay present, preserve memories, and raise curious kids through premium journals and baby products. So here to share more is founder and author Lauren Ramey Anderson. Lauren, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so if people aren't aware, why don't you first just take us through the Tiny Tracker, baby tracking, what that really means?
Yes, so when I was pregnant, first time with twins, about 5 years ago, I had no idea what I was getting into.
Yes.
I was so overwhelmed, but I had read somewhere that if you keep track of when baby eats and has a diaper, you'll be way ahead of the game. And so I went to the app store and I searched through all the apps and I couldn't find one that worked for me. So then I went to the paper trackers. There was nothing, so I created my own.
Okay, I love that.
And then when the boys came, it just kept us on track, and it was our lifeline. People came over and they wanted to see the babies, but then they saw the book on the table and they asked if I could make them one, and it just grew from there.
And so what are some of these benefits, obviously, that you've experienced firsthand with this tracking?
Yes, well, babies' weight gain is really important those first couple days. Babies lose about 10% of their birth weight in the hospital. And so it takes about 2 weeks to get back to where they started, and keeping track of when they eat and when they have a diaper really helps understand their nutrition status and their hydration. So the pediatrician is going to ask a lot of detailed questions, and when you have mom brain and you're really just confused, you have it all written down, and it is just a really easy way to keep track.
What a brilliant idea. And I especially imagine for twins, that came in very good handy, kind of keeping track of who's who and who went to the bathroom last and all those things that a mom does need to know. So why don't we go through and open up one of these planners to just kind of show people what they can expect?
Sure. So there is a doctor's notes section, which is very different than an app because everything is in one place. It's also a memory book as well. So there are some memory book prompts. You can put the baby's hospital band, a couple pictures, answer some prompts, and then the meat of the tracker is the daily page or the daily pages. And so you can write down when you breastfed or if you bottle fed and formula fed the baby, what time, and then the diapers, if it's a number 1 or number 2, which is important because it gives you some insight into knowing, okay, maybe baby's a little fussy around a certain time of day. You can see those patterns and those trends. Oh, maybe baby hasn't had a diaper in a couple days. Maybe they have gas and they're fussy. So it really helps your intuition when you can look back and see what has happened over the course of a day.
Of course, and I love that you mentioned that when you're a new mom, you're tired, you're overwhelmed, there's so much already going on, so what a great way to kind of keep track of all of that. A brilliant idea, and it is mom-proof because you yourself, Lauren, find so much use out of it. So the Tiny Tracker, you can learn further information on their website, their social medias, 15% off with the code KSDK, and it should be known the Tiny Tracker also has toys and little activities for kiddos as well, so it really is just a great invention you have here, Lauren. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.